Ow. What's going on, Funko fam? Funk Collector Kev here. Today we are opening up Fugitive Toys $40 sports mystery box. So let's check it out. Alright guys, so we are opening up Fugitive Toys $40 sports mystery box. This came out about a month and a half ago before the cons, and they dropped a handful of mystery boxes. I did the DC review of what I got in there. The grail of this box was Mr. Met, who is actually about like a $200 pop, so I wouldn't complain if I got him. But I'm not really a Mets fan, as you guys know. SF Giants for life, Buster Posey. Three-time world champions from 2010, 2012, 2014. So rep the Bay, and got my Kevin Durant jersey here. What I'm expecting to get in this box, not really sure, because there's so many sports. There's hockey, soccer now, baseball, basketball, football. Any that I'm missing, let me know in the comments below. But what I would really want is maybe like a Ken Griffey Jr. pop, like this one I just got in the mail. It's pretty sweet. One of my favorite players of all time, Ken Griffey Jr., really cool. But I would want a Klay Thompson pop or Kevin Durant pop, because I don't have that, but I do have two Steph Curry pops, super cool. This one they just came out with, and the OG in the blue jersey. Got this from Fugitive Toys themselves. So wouldn't be disappointed if I got one of those in this box. So let's check it out. All right, so we got the box open. Hoping for Mr. Met in here, but if not, I'm not a huge Mets fan anyway. But always cool to win a grail, because winning is always fun, as you guys know. So I'm gonna pull these out one by one and see what we get. First pop out of the box is Le'Veon Bell, Pittsburgh Steelers, number 52. This is pretty cool because Le'Veon Bell, if you guys are football fans, actually didn't play this past season. He actually sat out for the whole year, and in hopes of signing a larger contract, because the Steelers weren't going to give him enough money. He ended up signing with the New York Jets, so he's no longer a Steelers. Kind of a cool pop though, because he's a really good football player, and I'm excited to watch him this upcoming year. So here we got Le'Veon Bell, number 1. All right, a really cool pop to start off with out of the box. And number 2, we got Manchester City, Kevin De Bruyne. So he is a soccer player, and I don't really follow international soccer or U.S. soccer, so please let me know in the comments below who he is. Guessing he plays for Manchester City. Is that the same as Manchester United? Not sure. Don't judge me, but let me know who this guy is, how good he is at football, aka soccer in the U.S. But cool pop nonetheless, because I have 0 of these soccer pops. I wonder if, I notice how they're both labeled football, if they're actually from different sets. So that's another fun little fact. Let me know in the comments below if that is true or not as well. And we'll move on to our third pop. Third pop out of the box, we got this one. Derrick Rose, Chicago Bulls. Oh, this is a cool pop, because Derrick Rose was one of the best players back in his heyday. I think this one is kind of rare. I'm not sure. I'll have to check the price at the end. But yeah, when he was on the Bulls, he was a really good player. That was before he tore not one, but 2 of his ACLs. So he was like MVP caliber. And I think he won the MVP maybe like 10 years ago. But recently, he's had a resurgence in his career. He's now playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Is that right? I think he's still playing for the Minnesota Timberwolves. But he's actually scoring a lot of points again, not as much as he used to, and he kind of changed his game. But as you probably imagine, if you hurt both your knees, or I think it's the same knee actually, you will need to change it up. So Derrick Rose has been doing a nice job of that. And this is a really old pop because if you look on, oh, sorry, there it is. So if you look on the back, all these players here are NBA players, but these are not the teams that they're on anymore. This is like Blake Griffin on the Clippers, LeBron on the Heat, Kevin Durant on the Thunder. I was almost gonna say Warriors. Carmelo on the Knicks, Rondo on the Celtics. Love Rondo on the Celtics. Love the Celtics. Gasol, Kevin Love back when he was on the Timberwolves before they traded him to Cleveland. We got Jeremy Lin on the Knicks, LaMarcus Aldridge, and finally Derrick Rose. So this is an old pop. Came out. Oh, this is actually NBA Series 1, so this is probably pretty rare. Came out 2012. Derrick Rose. This is actually my favorite one out of the box so far. I'll put him right there. Okay, so number 3. That one will be kind of hard to top because that one's really cool. Number 3 is Karl Anthony Towns, Minnesota Timberwolves. This one is a little bit of a newer pop. He's a really good player. They've had some issues in their locker room with Jimmy Butler leaving. He was saying like Karl Anthony Towns is not trying to win. It's just about the stats. Him and Andrew Wiggins. And there's a newer one that has like Klay Thompson, Kristaps Porzingis, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving. So this is actually a couple years old as well because Kyrie Irving's still on the Cavs, Kawhi on the Spurs, Damian Lillard, John Wall. Porzingis is no longer on the Knicks. But it's just cool to see how all these players move around. I think it's going to be more common in the NBA because players want to play with their friends and they want to play under their terms. I always felt like the NBA was full of divas because they get everything their way. Whereas in baseball, people just play and they get what contracts they get to them. So, my opinion, but Karl Anthony Towns is pretty cool. I'm a big NBA fan, so pretty glad to grow my NBA collection. I only have the 2 Steph Curry pops so far. Let's see what else we get. Number 5 is Giancarlo Stanton. This guy is one of the best MLB players in the game, and this is another case where the Yankees just go ahead and buy the best player. Well, they kind of traded for him. I forgot what exactly they traded the Marlins, but the Marlins couldn't afford him. But this dude hits like 50 home runs a year, and he hits like monster moonshots that go like, if they move the walls back in the stadiums back by like 50, 60 feet, he would still hit the ball over those. But there's no stat to judge that except for the home run, and he would have like a ton of super far home runs. Really cool on the Yankees. I'm not sure if they made one of him on the Marlins, but that would be kind of cool. They all got pictures of the other players. I guess they made so many in that year. This was from 2017, or is it 18? It says 18 and 17, so I'm not sure which year he came out. I think it was 18 probably because he just played for the Yankees for the first year this past year. So pretty cool baseball pop. I played baseball in high school, so always a big fan of watching the game. Opening day just started this past week, so really excited to root for the Giants, even though things are not looking very good this year. But that's part of being a fan, is you gotta go with the good and the bad. Let me know who you guys root for in the comments below. And again, remember to subscribe to my channel. And the last pop from the box is Zach. Ooh, oh no, my Derrick Rose pop. Oh. Okay, so no damage to Derrick. Good news. Man down. You know, things happen. I also dropped my other Le'Veon Bell. Here he is right here. I should take these down, but it's okay. This is my last one. Zach Parise, hockey, Minnesota Wild. Again, I don't follow hockey, but if you guys know who he is, in the comments, let me know. That would be really cool. It's got this cool sticker. And if you guys are hockey fans, let me know who he is. Let me know what your favorite team is. Because, oh no, Le'Veon. Oh no. Oh no. Man, I'm a mess. Okay, sorry, Derek. So yeah, these are the... Stay. These are the 6. I'll be right back to check how much these are and how I did on the, I think, about $50 box. But yeah, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I just got back from checking the prices on each of these boxes, and I confirmed that the box was about $49.80 specifically. So it was a $50 box, and I did pretty well. The most expensive pop that I actually dropped twice was Derrick Rose. I didn't damage him, thankfully. He's worth $41, so it pretty much made up the price of the whole box. I highly recommend Fugitive boxes because they usually give you your money back, and you're not disappointed. Well, I mean, at least you get your money back from what you paid. So $49, pretty much a $50 box, and made back $41 on this pop alone. Second highest pop was actually Kevin De Bruyne, which is $20 pop. So kind of surprised because I don't know who he is. If anyone is interested in buying this pop from me, let me know. Karl Anthony Towns was $11, I believe. $11 on Karl Anthony Towns, or $12, one of those. Giancarlo Stanton was $8 because of newer pop, so not totally surprising. Le'Veon Bell, $13 pop, but I'm not going to be surprised. Oh, kind of small party foul. Not going to be surprised if he goes up in price because just the whole debacle with him, and he's no longer in the Steelers. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with these players when they move around teams. And finally, Zach Parise was $12 for a grand total, I think, of $105, which is really good to double your money anytime you get one of these mystery boxes. You're never guaranteed anything, so I'll take the win and keep a couple of these. Other ones for sale. This is Zach Parise. Let me know. Hit me up in my email in the description. And this Kevin De Bruyne football player. Sorry if I'm butchering his name, but let me know. I'm going to keep the rest because I'm fans of football, basketball, baseball. But as always, guys, be sure to hit the like and subscribe to this video. And thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.